It's on. We're live. We have sound. We have pictures. We have welcome to SpeedGaming and my main tournament. We have a match tonight between RadicalSniper and Gylgamesh. And I'm joined on phone by my good friend, Joe Mike. How you doing, man?
Hi, Hubbard. I'm Mike. It's so lovely to be here again with you in the commentary booth. It's always a treat. And we got a treat for the viewers. We got RadicalSniper or Jesse, as he is called, in Gylgamesh. Gylgamesh is up 1-0 in this round of 3, best of 3, and we got some FAD keys today. The mode that was never restreamed during groups or something like that, but now every race is a FAD keys, it seems. So
yeah, this is FAD keys indeed. FAD stands for what, Mike?
I don't think I can say the F out loud on SpeedGaming, but
oh right, we can just go with the AD then. Yeah, sure, that works.
It is a form of AD where some of the keys, we got wild keys, big keys, compasses, and maps. Although some keys are not wild, namely the Castle Tower small keys and GT big key. They remain in their own dungeons because we don't like looking for them. We want to know where they are, right? And we're off, by the way.
We are off. We
already got a glove on Gylgamesh's side.
Huh. And Uncle Starter's in shambles.
Uncle Starter's in shambles. And opening up with a hula hand to get those precious rupees. Are you a hula hand opener, Humbug, in 80 keys?
I am not, and I'm kind of surprised. This is not the meta. I like it. I like people not doing the meta play every time, you know. But no, I'm not a hula hanner. And Gylgamesh just YOLOs a bomb under the rock and just goes straight for Sasha, I suppose. This is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, so with 80 keys, it opens you up to do a more varied, like this more valid opening routes, which is sort of nice. That is standard. Go to Lost Woods and CAC that you always do in Houston Open.
Mm-hmm. It's what I usually do anyway, but that's just because I'm lazy and don't want to think.
I mean, the hula hand opening is a lot more valid here because there's fewer resources around. Everything is just maps and keys. Getting the guaranteed money just makes your early game more, uniform.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like any resources early on is just very hard to come by in this game mode. At least statistically, it should be.
Exactly. Was that the Third Rock green pendant we saw there? I think so.
It was.
And we're all getting an Eastern dip immediately from Gylgamesh. Interesting.
Spicy. We get all the good plays.
Again, a lot more items and value in an Eastern dip in 80 keys, isn't it?
It is. It is 3 in logic and 4 possible to check. The fourth one, honestly, it's not free whatsoever with no equipment. Like it could be kind of tricky if you're unlucky with the Stalfos and the Ropas in the dark. You might take some hits, and then the big key chest room will get slightly trickier.
Absolutely. What are you hoping for here, though? Like boots, of course, and the flute. Cane of Samaria, maybe, which we find there in Cannonball Room.
Like it's a weapon if you have magic, which Gylgamesh does not have, but they'll take it. They'll take a cane.
Jesse has a mirror, though. That's pretty nice to have early on.
Mirror is super nice. it's not like we will be able to do anything with it yet, but it's still so nice to have and to just be so much more effective, like with the routing and all.
What do you mean? Like we block deleted with the mirror, we saved like a second in blindshot already.
That's probably 2 minutes in blindshot.
Getting a decent chunk of money. So bottle vendor is not getting orphaned today.
It is not. Well,
and also has bombs. So like easy resources in this seed.
Yep. We also get a one of the boomerangs. I am not gonna. I'm not gonna rank them today. That might be uncomfortable for some of us. But it is one of the boomerang that is in Eastern.
Which means we can splash delete now. We got boomerang, bombs, cane,
boots.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Boots in the well. So
easy boots.
Easy boots. They were free.
Alright, so we'll be zooming already.
Yeah, that's such a good feeling. Like going to CAC early, get near boots. Off. Let's go. I like this scene already.
And what else do we have? We've got a big key to desert in CAC. Alright. Boots, glove, mirror. Nice.
It's not like it opens up anything. Yeah, well, they open up bonk rocks, I suppose.
We got back of escape.
Oh right, we have glove. But other than that, like the stuff in CAC doesn't really open up that much. But they are all nice items to have, and it's not like we're gonna say no. Okay, so the cane and the all-important blue boomerang was the only thing in Eastern, along with the knowledge of green pendant to rock.
Yeah, and not too bad to get an early cane that your opponent might take a long time to get to. We don't know yet, because there was nothing else over there that is required pre-Dark World. There was no keys. So Radical Sniper might just never go there until later in the game, much later.
It's so much harder though to put off Eastern for a long time in Key Sanity, especially like it. To me, it goes two ways. You know, I wanna put off the dungeons as long as I can, obviously, but I also, at least like my philosophy playing Kisanity is I wanna get a lot of the overworld done before dipping any dungeons. So I want to go over to Sahashala, but if I do that, I am very close to Eastern, and that's how the story goes usually. That I have to dip Eastern regardless.
It is okay to use check Saha and leave.
It is. You're not wrong. Was that
it looked like the small key to me. Or was it a big key?
I think it was a big key. I might be
big key on
completely off.
Curious.
Curious indeed.
Chat says it's a small key. It is a key of a kind, at least.
Okay.
So it's not just a tower small key.
Okay. Well, that would have been weird for many reasons.
Yeah.
And we get another 2-minute time save on Jesse's side here with a mirror blocker race in the down.
Oh, this is such a good time save though.
Oh,
nice. It's like 6 seconds.
It's actually a thing, something that you want to happen. Like the block delete in Blythe's basement is just meh. It's fine, but this one is nice. And we get some mitts.
We got Vortex of Doom's favorite last location item, mitts in a Sunken Treasure.
Too bad we get it as our fourth progression item in the scene.
So King's Tomb is calling her name, isn't it?
Ooh. Flute in King's Tomb for Moon Pearl in checkerboard.
Why not just Aga Access in King's Tomb?
Ah, I like the way you think.
Oh, okay. We got a fire rod in Agina's cave.
Why is that there?
That's a place.
That's a place for a fire source. That puts stuff like Dark Cross in logic.
That's the only thing it does right now.
Yes. It might with well, we don't have flippers, we don't have Moon Pro, so Ice Palace is slightly far-fetched at this point.
Let's just go sequence break Ice Palace with no flippers, Moon Pro, or hammer.
Yeah, of course. If you feel behind, that is the number one play for you. Oh, that was so close to getting the dash into Minimal Long Cave. A sword? Oh!
The Eastern big key in Minimal Long Cave.
That hurts! Gylgamesh is gonna get an aneurysm just by seeing that big key.
And this is why I don't immediately rush Eastern in
like it might be nothing for all we know.
Yeah, and if you're Gylgamesh, you don't go back now.
No, hell no.
Unless you get the bow.
But okay, so if you're in Jesse's shoes, does that big key incentivize you to go to Eastern, or does it like unincentivize you to go to Eastern, since you might now be able to single dip it if you find a bow?
I'm in the camp of like, at least I wouldn't orphan big chest if I go there now. Like it would be less bad to go to Eastern.
It would be like a guaranteed only double dip of Eastern. It will not be a triple dip of Eastern.
Yeah.
Okay.
But of course you hope for a bow, right? We're gonna see some water walking here from Jesse.
Jesse does not have Zora money. Gylgamesh does.
Exactly. No Zora money. Whatever, you know. It's 80 keys.
Oh, well, come on.
Double 300.
Let's go.
Right.
Scratch what I said. So that was free. Well, kind of. And the 100 on the ledge there. All right. So Zora will not be orphaned.
Would you do King's Tomb into saving the old man here, maybe?
I think I would do Front of Escape. Well, I wanna do Aga when I do that.
Yeah, we got a bunch of awkward checks, you know. You got Shovel, King's Tomb, Eastern area,
which is where Jesse's going by the looks of it.
All right, so the Samaria advantage for Gylgamesh is gone, potentially.
Yes. And the fire rod advantage for Jesse will soon be gone too.
All right.
So we are evening up on checks.
Main difference now is just that Gylga was a little bit slower to get the boots.
Yeah. Ended up with more money, but Jesse has all the money that he will ever need in the seed, so that will not matter whatsoever. Ooh, nice movement there by Jesse, getting around the Armless Knight with spin speed intact.
So a question: do you think about the Higher Castle small key in this mode?
Logically, yeah, but I don't care about it.
It doesn't affect whether or not you do the front escape or not.
No.
Like for me, like I have no issue putting the front off if I don't have the key. It's like, oh yeah, it's not in logic, except the 3 checks that are in logic.
Yeah,
you know.
and I always expect an AD keys to just be last location something, and the sooner and the more efficient I can do the like the chunks of checks that I can do, the better it is.
Yeah, but like I'm not rushing the front of escape when I can't even finish off Agate Tower.
Right.
It's sort of my point, I think.
Yeah.
But Gylgamesh is going there. Because Gylgamesh is running out of checks, so we only got front of escape and then awkward King's Tomb and stuff now.
Mm-hmm. Gylga hasn't been to Mini Modern Cave yet, so he.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, the sword. He doesn't have a sword. So the potential of feeling bad about the Eastern Big Key has not yet entered their minds.
Do you think Gylgamesh is going for the? No, he can't. Oh, but it looks like Gil is doing these variance plays to try and find an edge over Jesse.
Yeah. What, Mike? Why do we have a fire source, the boots, a glove, a sword, the Desert Big Key, and the Desert Small Key? But no book.
There's probably a book somewhere, I guess.
Or there's probably a flute.
Was the Small Key in Eastern Big Chest?
Yes, the Desert Small Key was in the Eastern Big.
I'm sure that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Well
the boots doesn't really speak like for desert in this mode.
They do not, especially not with like they doesn't speak desert as much as the Desert Big Key and the Desert Small Key does.
Yeah, but the Small Key can be pretty dangerous for a Gylgamesh.
Yes,
absolutely.
So there was nothing in the front of escape, but we are gonna get to see Dark Cross here by Gylga.
Oh yeah, a good old in logic check. Let's go. I'm just expecting Moon Pearl here in King's Tomb, honestly. All right, expectation failed.
Expectation wrong.
Okay then. Well,
so
was that shovel in logic or was it in Waterfall Ferry?
There were 600 rupees in Waterfall Ferry, so
that's right.
The shovel was in Mini Modern Cave.
Okay,
so that is definitely logic. Like I would if I was playing this seed, I would expect flute now. So I would try to wait with shovel to do it while on my way to CAC. That might be me trying to Hey! I will stop talking. I am right about everything.
You are a clairvoyant man, Humbug.
I'm a clairvoyant man. You can't see me now, but I bow.
Yeah. Wow. Alright, so Gylgamesh gets the flute. Yep. Very happy about that.
For sure.
So we can actually go and do desert now. We don't need a book. How about that?
Yes. Let's go. That's why we have the Desert Small Key. I'm just gonna call it out. We will have flute on. Sorry, Moon Pearl on land now.
Yeah, we don't need to go to the right side desert.
No.
So Gylgamesh is gonna save time by not going there.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to remember this. We will have Moon Pearl on land mode, but the only bow will be on right side desert.
No. Why would you wish this upon our runners?
I don't. I just find it funny.
Map to Skullwood. Okay, I'm gonna remember that for logic.
Sure. Jesse is actually going all the way up to Hera here. It's a dungeon that we cannot do, and Jesse is the richest random runner known to man. He has
we
almost
cannot do
1,000
it
roots.
yet.
Yeah.
Maybe the big key is here.
Right. Oh, just double bombs. Well,
I'm gonna get some interesting 5 minutes right now when Desert is going to get checked.
This is gonna get interesting, yes.
Just after this.
Gylga is gonna feel so bad about the Eastern Big Key.
Would you feel so bad, or would you say whatever? It's nothing.
No, I would feel really bad.
Okay.
Because I would know that the Eastern dip early is a low percent play.
Mm.
And now it might be it might be something that will actually negatively affect me.
So my thought here is that Gylgamesh is on no magic, and he's probably gonna have to do a fighter sword landmo. Well, well, Jesse is gonna be able to use a fire rod.
There are magic jars in the main part of desert to get. You can kind of do that, and he needs magic to light the torches before landmode too. So
yeah, you're not gonna have a full magic bar. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
You could do a shock block Aga, okay, if you were really insane. And
Wait, so you're proposing that we do shock block Aga only for the magic refill after Aga?
No, you don't actually get that without the Moon Pearl.
That is true.
But you don't need magic. I guess you do need magic. But you don't need that much magic.
Right.
Anyway, Gylgamesh is gonna do the flipper checks. Let's go.
Yes. Gonna get tremendously rewarded with 600 rupees.
Hmm.
That's actually hilarious. The fact that those 600 were just right there, and every worry about not being able to do Zora just completely vanishes. So I would just assume that Jesse's also going to do Dark Cross here.
Yeah, I'm gonna waste all that fire rod magic, probably.
Oh.
Not even picking up the map.
Not even. But what about logic?
I am outraged.
All right, checking the shovel, and this has to be desert play from Gilga, correct?
Does it? Gilga hasn't been on the mountain.
Desert is a dungeon that Gilga can complete.
But he doesn't have the small key.
That is a good point. He doesn't
so,
have the small key.
From a Gilga's perspective, there's 3 checks in logic in desert.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that doesn't really stop you, does it?
It is interesting though that if Gilga actually finds the Moon Pearl on Landmo, there will be a lot that he can deduce about where the desert monkey actually is.
Yeah, which is, I guess, the best possible scenario for him if the right side desert has real progression.
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
Ether from Meyer.
Ether from Meyer. If only we had a fairy, so we could do Link revival. Gilga's trying to do a super bunny here with the mirror.
Yep.
If you press the mirror and enter a cave on the same frame, you get super bunny state. And we stop trying because it's not in logic.
So Gilga is gonna do nothing in desert, straight for checkerboard cave, which is obviously where the Moon Pearl is. It's the meme.
It's a dream.
It's the dream.
Oh, it's a Smoky.
Smoky O'Hara?
He's taking the long route in checkerboard cave.
Oh. It's the lazy route, and I can accept it. Mostly because I take it every time.
Jesse's also skipping a map. What?
What? SMH. Well, Gilga skipped 2 now, so that's why Jesse's in the lead. Far ahead.
Oh, easy. Big chest Moon Pearl. Almost vanilla.
Well, alright. So that's where the moon prawn is.
Right. What do you do now, Humbug?
Have
Have you thought about it?
Mire?
He's going to Mire? 0 keys?
Yes.
Maybe.
I think we'll probably do Mire. I have the K, so I know that it will be at most double dip. I would most likely just do it. Like doing Dark World with the mids just sucks right now.
Yeah.
It's not fun. It's you're not going to be able to do anything of importance here. Gylgamesh. Oh, realizing Mire check. Realizing Mire check. Yeah.
And it looks like because Lambo is not in logic for Gylgamesh, he's not going there.
Also, no magic for Gylgamesh. So the single magic drop in the back. Well, there are 2, I suppose, but it's just going to be so slow. So exactly. I'm okay with not doing.
And worth noting is that Right Side Desert had no progression whatsoever, so Gylgamesh is safe in that regard. Yes. But might go back later, which is the time sink potentially.
It is. All right. Gylgamesh will be our first player into actual Dark World, and Mire doesn't count.
Not rushing hammerless Ice Palace, I see.
Yeah.
I thought Kane was all you needed. Beautiful 2 first Lamos.
For sure. Gylgamesh is robbing us of a good time, TM.
Oh, baby. Hammer in chess game.
First pickup in the Dark World. We get our hammer.
Friendly.
So
like now what?
How long do you put off the mountain now that you have the hammer?
Hammer, I would want to find hook shots, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a hoverer.
I'm honestly not sure about these guys' hover abilities.
I think yes, they hovers.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
Noted. Desert Palace was a bad pendant, by the way. So that is one more thing that we might that we will get before GT in this case.
Got a Bombos medallion.
It's going to make Ice Palace slightly safer.
So, are you a person who waits for the Ice Palace big key before you go there?
Yes. That has burned me many a time. It is not fun.
Yeah, I would definitely not do it out of logic. Like without the flippers, if I don't have the big key.
Yeah.
But if I have the big key and no flippers, I might just do it.
The big key and no flippers, that's a good play in my opinion, unless you're just somewhere else, like on the mountain or something. But
and there's a book.
There we have the book. But yeah, so I completely agree with that play. And look at Jesse.
I'm looking.
A man of my taste, I see.
The early Mire play.
Let's go. This is the spice that we're here for, isn't it?
Do you just go to the basement? Do you care about key logic humbug?
Nah. I want everything. I'm gonna get the keys.
You go to squares. You pick up the chests.
It's green. I'm going there. Yeah.
The lean green checking machine. I wouldn't go to the basement here with 0 keys. That seems like a waste of time to me. We'll see what Jesse does.
What if the Ice Throne for Pendant Trinex is there, and the rest of the keys are in GT? What if, Mike? What if? Can you live with yourself if you miss that?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right. Yeah,
Right,
we're not going to be able to see the boss here since Jesse does not have the big key.
Yet.
But it's going to be, well, yes. I'm actually not sure if we're going to see the boss even if the big key is in here. It's going to be well, now we have another sword.
Master Sword. Now we can do Dark Aga.
Let's go. Well,
That's small key. Like, how early do you get that small key? Ooh,
I would for sure consider actually just doing Dark Aga now. From Jesse's point of view, like that small key might be like the Thieves Town small key or something that I want for Thieves Town if I get the big key.
It also gives you a lot of information about where the lamp is, if potentially.
Yes. Not that I necessarily care about the lamp at this point, but logically I do.
But it can inform you on routing decisions. Not that you want the lamp, but like where you can skip things or not skip things.
For sure.
And we are getting the basement from Jesse, following the humbug style of routing here.
I'm curious, why do you call this the basement?
You fall down into the basement.
But you first go up to the second floor of Meyer to fall down.
Anything you fall down into is a basement.
Is a basement. All right. Noted. Oh,
I don't know. We call it cutscene chest, I guess.
It's okay. I'm not questioning. Well, I am, but it's more of, it has more of academic value than anything else.
Was it a compass?
It was a bottle.
A bottle, right?
Yeah.
I can't even watch this properly. Big shoutouts to our runner Sam, not runner, our tracker Sam.
Big shoutouts to runners too.
Whoops. Yeah.
Not shoutouts to our runners.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna do the shoutouts.
Oh, I was. Okay. Shoutouts to our runners, Jesse and Gylgamesh, for making it this far into the tournament. First round of brackets. That's awesome.
Top 64 in the world.
In the world. So the sword and the bottle, that was what we got out of Meyer.
That's gonna go well with the book, doesn't it?
Ooh.
Because the sword is in logic. Didn't need any keys for that. Oh, and the second sword on Bombo's tablet.
That's
oh my
rough.
god.
That is rough. That's not a fun thing.
Sword advantage is instantly paying out for Jesse here.
Yep.
As Gylgamesh is going to be on Fire Sword for a long time, probably.
Unless they find another sword somewhere, like here. Oh, it would be so disheartening to see a sword in Hype Cave here. That means they would have to go back. Oh no! Well,
Smoky Hera? Huh.
Yes. So unless we find another bottle, we should probably put that off for a while. And there is that Ice Palace big key that we were talking about in Hype Cave.
That's pretty cool.
It was in the hands of, and to quote our good friend Scottish Brave, Johnny Two Bombs. We're gonna get a bomb shot check here for Swamp and Mire. All right. Okay. What big key in Swamp?
It's Skull.
That is Skullwoods. I have
We're up
played
to
this game
2 pod smalls?
I think so. Yeah, Gylgamesh has one, and Radical Sniper has one of them. One of the ones that Gilga has. Oh, have we seen all of the 300s?
I think I think there's only 3, and they're only 100 as well.
Yeah,
pretty hefty seed.
We do not need money.
I don't. Wait, Gilgamesh did not do anything in Skullwoods, right?
No. That's That is completely fine. I think just putting it off, it will be slow. Like, Gilga didn't have the hammer going up there, so the boss was going to be Fighter Sword, Green Mail, Moth.
Yeah.
Jesse has Blue Mail. No, that wasn't
Blue
Hotcake.
Mail, a bottle.
Yes, and
a
Master
Sword.
Sword.
Yeah.
And magic. A lot of it.
That's
So this
pretty
is gonna
good
be-
observation.
Wants to save the magic here for Moth. And of course gets a magic full anyway.
There's a magic cape on Catfish.
Mm.
So that opens up 2 checks for us.
And we seem to be getting our first boss kill here.
Second.
Right. we killed the sand snakes.
Pretty easy. Mushroom?
Why is that there? That is
doesn't-
not in logic.
It doesn't matter.
No, it does not matter. That is an item. We will probably check it. Oh no! Gylgamesh, no!
Do you just rush the fake powder?
I have to get rid of all of my magic to do it, so
Easy. Just use that cape from Catfish.
that Jesse doesn't have. Right. I would probably actually do that. Yes, I would probably do fake powder while delivering the smith.
It makes more sense in 80 keys, I assume.
Yeah. Since you're most likely going to do basically everything anyway, skipping things early in this game mode is ill-advised. Usually. It might work out, but it probably also won't. Not because it's probably not going to have anything.
Oh
but
no! There's a big key on Ether tablet for Gilgamesh that he can't get to Thieves Town.
oh no! And the Thieves Town
This-
Small wasn't back of Skull.
This sword advantage is killing us.
I'm telling you, the Meyer play was fantastic.
It's insane how both tablets were important.
Yep.
And the sword is in Meyer with no keys.
But in logic, in Meyer. In logic.
Yeah, it's brilliant. We don't exactly know how this will affect the seed yet,
We do not.
but it could be pretty big.
Okay, so Jesse went to the back of Skull, which meant that he spent a key, meaning the only way for Jesse to check the front of Skull was to drop down and saving and quitting, because he didn't get a second key. So this is probably back to the village, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll probably get his hammer just right now.
Sadly, can't do the entire Thieves Town in one go, since the big key is on Ether tablet.
Yeah.
The book is also in Thieves Town, together with the hammer.
The
No,
hammer
wait.
is the hammer is here.
The hammer is here.
In chess game, yes. Sorry for spoilers, but that's where it is.
Shockers. And Gilgamesh is not dying in Paradox Cave on 1 heart, because there are hearts in these spots.
There. I'm always thinking, like, if you die in an unexpected cave somewhere, maybe, just maybe, you find one of those weird glitches in which where you die, it might put you somewhere else after you save and quit. At one point, someone tried to die in the game of chance in Lost Woods and just realized, oh, when I save and quit from here, I end up on the pyramid, even though I haven't killed Agon.
I remember that. That was an illegal bug.
Yes, they patched it out. but that is basically what I think when I'm almost dying in a cave. Maybe it just leads
Maybe
to
you should
it's
just
a
go
weird
through
button.
with it.
Yeah.
So we've got Swamp Small and some other smalls in Paradise Cave, but Swamp Small is pretty good to have.
Swamp Small is very nice. And I guess we're going to see here if Gilga is a hover or not.
Wait. Jesse is not a book reader, apparently.
Wait, what? Oh, Jesse didn't go into the front of Thebes.
No. So, sword advantage is diminishing.
Thieves on Binky advantage is also diminishing.
Well, alright, Siege just evened out a little bit here.
Yeah. It's weird that the book means this much with a full clear desert.
Worth noting is that Turtle Rock puts Bombus. So we can dip TR now. We have 2 keys. We got Cane, we got Fire Rod.
We can sequence break our way all the way to
then we not even sequence break. Oh, you laser bridge, yes. No, not without the big key.
Yeah. Oh, right. We don't have the big key.
But we can do everything before the big chest.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something you consider? Like, maybe?
What can Gylgamesh do? Ice Palace? Hover time.
Gylgamesh can hover. And we are seeing the the fake powder. Let's go.
Okay. Small. That's not bad. That's a good find.
Yeah, I'll take that key.
And Gylgamesh seems to be abandoning the hover here. Going into Turtle Rock, I like this play from Gylgamesh.
Yeah, 2 keys. I mean, it makes sense. You even have the mirror for Mimic Cave, you know.
Yeah. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 6 checks if you're feeling frisky and opening lava chest.
And if you haven't done Spiral Cave yet, you can just do Spiral Cave after Mimic Cave.
This is me applauding Gylgamesh for remembering the hardest trick in the game. Going this way in TR right side when you don't have the hook shot. It's the toughest thing in this whole game. Not joking. Oh, nice half magic.
That's neat. So that means Spike Cave is now in logic for Gylgamesh.
Sure is. And Ice Palace is going to be a breed.
Ooh, a hook shot.
See ya!
Yeah, that's an instant mirror after hook shot.
Yeah. Bye-bye!
I would maybe have checked Chomps, but then bailed.
Probably,
but yeah, either way, hookshot, great find. Used to hookshot cave. Ice Palace looking even better now, honestly.
Yep. And Jesse is back in Thieves Town.
All right.
So that small key to Skull might be important for Gylgamesh, because that might just push them to Skull Woods before going to Thieves Town, meaning they might get the Thieves Town small before going to Thieves Town.
Well, yeah. They also need a sword.
They have a sword.
No, a second sword for Thieves Town Big.
Oh, they only know where the Thieves Town Big key is. Did not think of that little pickle right there.
Alright, Jesse is heading south, book in hand. Gonna get that temper sword, I guess.
Yes. So we have seen all of these checks from Gylgamesh, but they were not able to get them all.
Maybe you go into pod now if you're Jesse.
You think so, with all of the mountain open?
Well, we have done most of the map.
Well, has Jesse done that?
Jesse hasn't done Dark Death Mountain.
Not Paradox Cave either, right? He just got the hammer.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, that's Hera Crystal for Gylgamesh.
Mm-hmm. It would not surprise me if Jesse just went straight for Ice Palace at this point.
Getting the mirror out for a flute? No? Oh, you might be right.
Yeah, no, they waited with Bomble's tablet.
Right.
So they're gonna get their sword, and at least if I was Jesse at this point, I would just say, oh, with that sword, Ice is free. Well, not free, but at least easier than it was before. So I would just go there.
Looking good on the pod smalls. Another one in Spike Cave.
We have the weirdest pod smalls today.
So Gylgamesh has 4 pod smalls in Logic, I think.
Yeah, and the one on Magic Bat is not in Logic. No, exactly. It is. It is. Gylgamesh has picked up the powder. Both of them have picked up the powder. Wait, what?
Okay. We have powder.
Right. We have powder.
So 5 pod smalls in Logic.
Good.
That means everything except the boss is potential value right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not the lamp checks, but everything else.
You can get a lot. And as the prophecy foretold, Jesse is now in Ice Palace.
Very nice palace.
Oh, it's
what do you want to find here if you're in this race? Bow, I guess?
I think a bow would be very nice. Nice bomb strats there by Jesse.
How about the 6 pod small?
Okay. No, if I'm Jesse, I want to find... What do I want to find? Oh, that's tricky.
The bow. As foretold.
We hereby swear that we have not played the sea yet. What did I say?
And for our next
We're never
check...
gonna play the sea. I don't think.
Oh, is that pod big? No. TR big. Let's go.
All right.
Okay, so this is huge value. You know this is both hook locked and flippers locked.
Yes.
So you think good items.
Such a good find. Both of those.
You know, the logic might not really matter, but it just makes every other check better.
We do know that Swamp is a crystal, so that bow is available before GT at least. As is the TR Big Key, and Third Rock is a pendant.
Well, there's 2 bows, so
yes,
we're not entirely sure.
Well, the bow is available before GT anyway. It might not be the one that we're supposed to get, but it's at least available.
Sure, yeah. Oh, yeah, because we would do it. Yeah, I'm with you. I just had to think about it. Oh, I spell a small key.
Oh, that means, well, it means,
It means
something.
It means that the cold stare is now in logic with the cane
Sure
at
does.
hand.
Sure does. And we are gonna get cold stare here from Jesse. Their third boss, taking a 2-dungeon lead over Gylgamesh. But although Gylgamesh is not far behind, they are approaching Moth. That damn sword in sorry for the language. That sword in Mire. It didn't seem big at the time when Jesse got it, but it means a lot to Jesse at this point.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
He doesn't know about the ether tablets yet. But...
Nope.
And Jesse gets beer now, which puts Spike Cave in logic for him. Well, no, we don't have flippers. Never mind.
Right. Yeah. Burn has not a logic.
Yeah, so burner means nothing. Could be a red crystal. We don't actually know. No, wait, we do know. We know Mire and Swamp.
Swamp and Mire, yeah.
Right, don't. I'm wasted.
We're gonna get a fighter sword and hammer Moth here from Gylgamesh, since that really nice sword in Mire for Jesse just led to another one, and Gylgamesh is gonna be stuck on fighter sword until they find the fourth sword or just go into Mire. Alright, half magic is gonna make the boss way easier than it would have been without it.
So, what do you do, Humbug? 4 keys, big key. You can full clear pod, but you have to skip one check.
If I have the big key, I skip the big key chest. If I don't have the big key, I skip harmless hellway. Basically, my reasoning there is if I have the big key, I do harmless hellway because that means that I will never have to go back to the back of pod. But where was pod big key?
It was right here. No, in wasn't it in bridge chest?
No, that was the Thief's on Small. It was in the front of Skull. It was
right.
in the map chest. That was a good Moth fight by Gylgamesh. Got a lot of hits in on Moth with a fire rod, and the spikes were nice enough to not negate the damage this time that much.
Damage less, no less, wasn't it?
Yep. Saving time on the cutscene.
Okay.
Okay, that's a B. But we already did Moth, so the B is useless.
Immediately checking out mushroom.
It makes sense.
Right. So
again, it's AD keys. You're gonna want to check basically everything anyway. So Jesse has the big key, right? For pod?
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't do this if not. So yeah. We'll see if Jesse would do the same as I did, but Gylgamesh has more small keys.
Yeah. So gonna get everything in pod.
Yeah.
Except Helmosaurus.
Except the boss, unfortunately, because they don't have the bow from Ice.
Yeah.
That's
unfortunate.
Yes.
Sticking to logic hurts you in this particular instance.
Yep. The thing is, Ice Palace without the flippers is what, 2 seconds slower than with the flippers. At least if you have the boot, if you have the flute, that's the case. So Jesse's play of doing it without the flippers was both efficient and the thing to do here. Right, so let's see what Gylgamesh won't be able to get out of here from Helma. It won't be the flippers. Oh, it might be. We just don't know what the second boss, the second bow is. It would be hilarious if it was the flippers.
Maybe we get both flippers and bow here.
Nice compass.
And that's another crystal.
4th dungeon for Jesse. 3rd crystal, with desert being a pendant.
Is this going to be one of these ultra-fast mimic clips?
Oh. Hold on to your seatbelts. Bufferless mimic clip.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm.
Oh, look at him go. His people need him. That was beautifully done by Gylgamesh.
That was sick. That was slightly faster than how I do it with a bow. So
sometimes, yeah, I do the bow strats slower than that.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that is important for Gylgamesh.
There's a sword in the basement.
That is very important. Okay. The bow is in Ice Palace. Out of logic for now. So, if you're Gylgamesh and you get the sword here, how much do you try to delay going back up the mountain for the Thieves on Vicky?
Like, so is there anything up there you can reasonably,
Hera? No, wait, he's already
You've
done.
done Hera, yeah.
You've done Hera.
I think you just go and get the key and do Thieves, right?
Right, yeah.
Because
Since there's
what's the
nothing
best
else
possible scenario? That you find Hera's small key first? You don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that at all. Ew.
So, you already done everything. It's Orphan, but you know you need to get it, so... Maybe best possible scenario is that Thieves is a pendant, and you can do GT after getting the key.
Oh, that seems too good to be true.
It seems like wishful thinking.
Yeah, slightly. Also, I like the way that you phrased that. That you phrased it as the best thing possible is to get Hera basement, so you can Hera small key, so you can do Hera basement.
Yeah.
But you are correct, since that is the only thing that you could actually pair with Ether Tablet at this point. My fear here is that Gylgamesh ends up. Oh well,
that was a big key to Hera, by the way. I forgot about that. Man, that makes it better, does it?
It does. So Gylgamesh does not go back into Eastern here for the big chest.
No, that's
good for
that's dead.
Yeah, that's dead.
It's bow locked, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sniper did get a small key to Hera out of logic from somewhere. Where was it?
Sick it. It was from the bottle in the cutscene chest in Meyer.
We're actually only one key away from the bottle being a logic.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny that that's still the only bottle that we have seen.
Yes. Well, we have seen another one.
Oh yeah, on PED.
It's on PED, so we're not going to get it.
If we get the Quake medallion of inconsequential value on Armor's Knights.
It looks good on the tracker.
That's a nice
it's
quick
not
fight.
Inconsequential.
We get a nice symmetrical tracker. Very well done.
Very, very, very convenient and satisfying.
Mm.
Hera big chest for Gylgamesh here. Nothing.
Boom. But that means whatever was on Moldo missing logic. Wasn't that a small key?
To GT, I think.
Oh, okay. Well.
So Jesse's gonna get his big key up here now as well. It's just gonna be his first time to Ether Tablet.
We sort of weirdly in sync at this time. Although, looking at Sniper's tracker, there's 5 dungeons done. Gylgamesh has 2. So it looks worse than it is, I think.
So okay, if we think back on this for a second here, and we see here clearly, I think we can clearly say that Jesse is in the lead. At least counting dungeons. If you were Jesse at this point, Mike, do you feel ahead?
I would feel like that sword I found was pretty nice.
What about the bow in ice?
Makes things nice, but I would also assume my opponent just did Ice Palace once you had Samaria and the big key, right? You can't really count on someone skipping that, do you?
No.
But we can start counting items for Go mode, can we? Ice Rod?
Ice Rod.
Meyer Big.
Shocker. Meyer Big.
Slippers.
Swamp Small. Flippers. One more TR Small key.
We have Swamp Small.
Oh, that was in Paradox. That was in Paradox, right? So one more TR Small, Meyer Big, Flippers, Ice Rod. That's 4 things we need.
That's it for no mode, yeah.
That's the Skullwood's big key in the attic of Thieves' Town.
Ew. But yeah, so, another dungeon that Sniper can use single lip here, Hera. Or not single lip, yeah, it's double lip instead of triple lip, yes.
Right.
Do you do the basement?
Jesse does. I probably do. In Jesse's shoes, I feel good. I might not feel ahead, but I feel good. So this is just hedging my bets and doing this. Skipping things in this mode is so dangerous.
Yeah, but this is out of logic.
Well, semantics.
I use tease. I don't know. It's something to consider.
Yeah.
What's in Thieves' Town, though? Lamp. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's a lamp. That's a place for it, I guess.
Well, now the Hera Big is in logic.
Gee. I'm happy.
I think like what we're looking at now is Turtle Rock, and that's sort of it.
That is it.
No, we can't do Swamp. It's
No
Turtle Rock.
Okay, Jesse jumped down. Is Jesse trying to get the hook shot before going to East Death Mountain? Because that will not work.
Mostly you're looking for at least one more Turtle Rock Smoky. Oh no.
Ooh, that's big for Gylgamesh. Because the fact that Jesse didn't go to East Death Mountain means that he also won't go to Turtle Rock. Getting his hook shot. Gylgamesh can do Swamp now. Okay. And Jesse just takes his big key to Thieves Town, which makes sense.
That makes sense. That's where Thieves Town Bigs go.
And
they have little Thieves Town Smoky babies there.
But this Thieves Town small key baby was hiding out in Skullwoods. Nice small key to Skull. That's baby key to Skullwoods and Skullwoods.
Nice.
That's where they hang.
And I assume Gylgamesh has scouted Bumper Ledge because we are floating away all the way to Ice Palace.
Bumper Ledge was $50, I want to say. So Guild is gonna get their bow.
Is there any way the Lumberjack Smoky is going to be relevant now? I think only if it's a Turtle Rock Smoky and
Was
there's
there
something
a Turtle
in the
Rock?
chest.
Was there a Turtle Rock Smoky in Thieves Town?
It appears so, yes.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's the only key that matters now.
The only small key, yeah. It sure is.
And we're missing an Ice Palace Smoky and maybe a Skullwood Smoky. But we might have seen all three.
We're missing a Meyer Small. So the question here is, when does Jesse go back up the mountain? He has to do it soon, right?
What does he left? Gravel Ledge and Catfish.
First chest and swamp. Yay!
I think I'm gonna go and do Paradox Cave before I dip Swamp.
What? No.
I know it's crazy. It's just
Crazy
me.
concept. What the? Okay. That was a slick, bufferless, well, semi-bufferless icebreaker from Gilgamesh.
Gylgamesh has some cool tech that he pulls out in this seed.
Can't confirm. It's no wonder that these are the two of the top 64 players with how well they are playing this, honestly.
One of them is a top 32 player, even.
Good point. Good point. Exactly one of them.
We just don't know which one yet.
Yeah. This race might tell us who it is. Because Gylgamesh is trying to push Game 3 here.
So I don't know about you, but when I'm 1-0 in a tournament race like this, I'm always worried that I get too comfy by being ahead. How do you feel? Like you want to be up 1-0, but
I want to be up 1-0, but I have a tendency to, if I am up 1-0, to just clown my butt off.
Are you clown? You don't over clear, or
I do weird stuff.
Okay.
I do stuff I would never do if I was just playing a regular race. That's what I do if I'm 1-0.
Yeah.
It never works out.
So why do you do it?
You should ask my therapist.
Okay. I will do.
No,
so...
seriously, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I really don't know. It's weird when you have these outside factors coming in and actually affecting how you play this game. The game is weirdly psychological. It gets into your brain, it gets into your head, and if you don't watch out, it's gonna affect you negatively in your play, which it does for me when I am 1-0 apparently.
Yeah, I feel that too. I try to not clown. I don't know if I do, but I can definitely feel like I'm too relaxed, which is bad.
Yeah.
Although, okay, look at Gylgamesh going here on the Colts there. He's turning him into shreds so quickly with that fire rod.
A killing machine.
Nothing on Grave Ledge.
So Jesse, yeah. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Jesse picked up everything in Thieves. Is going.
Go do the dungeon you need to do to finish the game. Makes sense.
And also a dungeon that leads to a small key. This is probably hedging the bets on it being a TR small?
I would assume so, yes.
Interesting.
I would feel a lot more comfortable going to TR with 3 keys than 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Even without Ice Rod. And you know there's a key here. You're gonna have to kill Aghanim. Why not just get it done?
And it's also... Wait. We have... Okay, no. If we get an Ice Rod in GT, which is possible for sure, because TR is a pendant, it's nice to have Aga 1 killed, because then you can just save and quit after killing Trinex and end up on the pyramid. So, if you look at this and think that Jesse is wasting time running to this place instead of just doing it after GT, it actually might save him time anyway. Wait, no, it doesn't save him time because he can just do it after GT with the Ice Rod in hand. Don't mind me.
You lost me. I'm sorry.
No, I probably lost everyone because I was wrong. My line of reasoning didn't work out. This is just me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're looking at some gaming here in Aga Tower.
Game Aga Tower with the gold sword.
Gylgamesh has some time to make up here. He's got to finish Eastern Desert, Pod, Swamp, and then probably Aga.
That's most likely the order that he will do it in, yes.
A sniper is just done every dungeon immediately. It's a huge difference in clearing here.
Mm-hmm. Jesse has gotten the items in the correct order. And by the correct order, I mean the efficient order.
And it's all really boiled down to that Meyer sword advantage.
Yep.
And because it turned Gylgamesh away from Fire Sword Moth.
Mm-hmm.
And
it
made him miss out on Tempered.
It turned Gylgamesh away from the ice dip, because that was just scary. With low equipment, and Ice had the bow.
Yeah, that's probably why he didn't do it, honestly.
Yeah, I think so too.
Huge advantage to get an early sword upgrade in this seed.
Yep. But still no Meyer Baking.
It's in TR, we all know it.
It's probably on Laser Bridge. Because Laser Bridge isn't logic, even with 3 smalls. The boss, however, and Lava Chest is not. How many blue balls was that? 3?
Maybe.
I did count.
Let's say 3.
We'll say 3. We're probably right.
Whoever gets 3 wins.
Yeah, start the guessing game now. Whoever guesses 3 wins. We'll go with that.
We're all winners here. Alright, so that's Agaddon into Catfish check.
Mm-hmm. Ah, Jesse hasn't done Catfish. I like this this route from Jesse here, just trying to combine Aga into something else. I like it.
Alright, so Humbug. You find your desert small key at 1 hour 14 in Sphere 2.
You panic.
Okay.
Yep.
Just checking.
Yep, you panic.
So what's in well, we know right side desert is nothing. But what's the worst case scenario if there was something there?
I wouldn't say that the right side desert is what I'm afraid of from Gylgamesh now. Gylgamesh didn't kill Landmo.
Right.
What if... I don't know.
Bow on Landmo?
what? Yeah, right. What if there's a second bow on Landmo? It's not, but Gylgamesh doesn't know that. It might haunt them slightly.
Just convince yourself it's nothing and carry on.
Okay, so what in Gylgamesh's head that might be there might be a sword on Landmo.
Nah.
There's not a sword on Landmo, but it might be.
Oh yeah, but Gylgamesh can think about logic here, right? Yep. But no, wait, the sword was in logic.
Yeah, it was in logic, but he doesn't know where the fourth one is.
Sure.
All right, so are we gonna break new grounds here for Gylgam?
It is swamp diving time.
We're also getting new ground broken from Jesse here with a small key on Lumberjack.
Right. Which key do you guys think it is? TR small, Meyer small, or Skullwood small key?
I know which one I think it is. And it's neither of those.
Hey, what's left then?
Hyrule Castle.
Hyrule Castle small? Okay, let's see. And the jury says, Ice Palace small.
Boo! Boo!
The most important of the smalls.
I'm disappointed. So is Jesse, to be fair. He was hoping it to be a TR small, but...
That has no logical implications whatsoever.
No, it's completely useless.
Wonderful.
And Jesse is now making the required play of going back up the mountain for Paradox Cave and whatever is left up there. Hopefully, for Jesse's sake. Yeah.
So when he finds the hook shot, given everything he's done now, like, do you stay in TR? Or is he also going to people leave?
If he gets a third, he's gonna hope for a third TR small in Swamp.
We got the big key, and it's a pendant. We might need to go all the way to Laserbridge to get into GT. Right, Gylgamesh didn't have the big key to TR when he was up here.
He did not. But Jesse might be able to... No, wait, he doesn't have the ice rod yet. Right, it's very likely for this to be something. Oh, hey.
There's the third Meyer small. Wonderful.
Hera basement is in logic.
Our first bottle in logic.
An hour later than we found it.
But we checked that.
It wasn't only our first bottle. It's our only bottle so far. Okay. Jesse's gonna do the mountain before Total Rock. It makes sense. Decided to open up the dungeon before doing anything else. But we'll only find the Swamp Small here, correct?
Yes. In Paradox Cave.
Yep. Alright, so we are through the front of Swamp here on Gylgamesh's side. I haven't found anything but a GT small. No, that wasn't GT small. That was the Meyer small, right? Going straight for right side. The paranoid side of Humbug agrees.
I'm just sort of holding my breath here for the decision making that's gonna happen soon.
So Gylgamesh is definitely behind. Put the ice rod on left side here, and Jesse not going here, and it's a completely different sorting.
Yeah.
But I have been wrong before, occasionally. So
That swamp was pretty sad.
sadness all.
I think it would be pretty good for Gylgamesh if Sniper has decided to leave TR after hook shot.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it would be.
Because that's obviously where the progression is. Well, not obviously, but it's looking more and more likely now that that's what you need to do in the seed.
It's either that or it's back of Swamp, right?
Yeah, we've got 4 more checks in Swamp.
Yeah.
It could just be Meyer big here, and I saw it in GT. Might actually be the most obvious thing.
Yeah. And there is the Meyer big key. Okay.
There it is. Okay then. That means if Jesse doesn't bail off the hook shot there, that's a time loss.
Unless the ice rod is on there.
Unless the ice rod. Okay. Well, yes.
This is actually interesting because the match is tightening up now. With that big key find in Meyer in Swamp, the match is tightening up. Depending on how much Gylgamesh actually does do in Meyer, it's Jesse thought about it.
Yeah.
He thought about it.
But you got to go do right side first.
Oh right, he hasn't done right side. Okay, yeah.
But
so the actual decision is now, but now he also has more time to think about it. He will make a more informed decision than just the gut feeling of opening the chest, finding a hook shot, and just.
Yeah, but you have to go out and check hookshot cave, and then you might not go back in, right?
Ooh,
because you already left.
Hookshot cave is out there.
Gylgamesh first bottle. Let's go.
All right, Jesse bails.
Jesse bails.
This has ended up weirdly in a way that it's gonna be close when they go to GT.
But yeah, but an Aga behind.
Basically.
For Gylgamesh.
That's a very good point. An Aga behind.
Gylgamesh also needs to clear out Meyer and Desert. Well, Sniper does Swamp.
Right. It's the Aga. I wasn't considering Aga. I was surprised at how close it actually just.
You should always consider Aga.
So yeah, that's where Jesse's slightly more efficient routing is showing right now.
It just has worked out better.
It has worked out better.
I think it's mostly boiling down to getting the bow before pod. Let's say it a bunch of time.
And not double dipping Eastern.
Oh, he did double dip Eastern, didn't he?
Oh,
Because he went.
Yeah.
He went there with the big key.
You're right. He did. Good point. So we have this desert play here. Okay, so Mike, if you're in Gylgamesh shoes here, you have a clear path to GT right now. Do you do Meyer cutscene?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have, well, there's 3 keys in my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
But were you looking for, what, only Ice Rod?
Yep.
Hell no.
Do you do anything in Meyer?
You're in top 64, Humbug. You don't have time to do any terrible check.
Do you do anything in Meyer apart from like the bridge chest?
I don't know. This is such a hard decision.
Yep.
You can just rush GT. You know big key is in GT. There's a guaranteed hunt for checks in GT that you have to do regardless.
Just cross your fingers that the ice rod is before the big key.
So like you look at your tracker right now and you say, well, I'm missing like 8 maps and compasses. They have to be before GT. And they all probably used in Meyer, you know, and TR. And because they can't be in GT, all the crystal maps and compasses. So there's a good reason to just skip a bunch of stuff now.
Yep. What if you have them all then? And
or
the way more unlikely scenario, what if you don't track them?
Yeah, I don't know. I can see both sides, but I think like the aggressive power play is to just rush GT. I think that's the more valid play.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Gylgamesh is unfortunately for them gonna do right side desert here. This is not gonna yield anything.
Do you think this is a mental damage check?
No, I actually think this is a check that mirrors Gylgamesh's style of play. We also see from Jesse's side that he goes to the back of Swamp before the left side.
Nice. That makes sense.
It does.
He's 1 item from GT mode. So this might mean that Sniper is just gonna go full GT mode after this.
Remind me again. Where was the Turtle Rock Smalls? It might be our it might be our tracking or acting up and like unclicking the keys here, but and I obviously I can't be accounted for like counting keys, can I? Jesse seems to only have 2.
I'm being told in chat that he has 3.
He has 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So we are looking. Both of our runners are looking for the same things.
And this is the basement before, or this is cutscene chests in Meyer before anything else.
Yep.
Which is a fun play for sure.
And again, I think this is Gylgamesh's style of play.
Yeah.
You don't leave anything behind. I can relate.
Except Eastern Big Chest.
Except Eastern Big Chest. Well, I mean, it's not like Gylgamesh skipped that when he went in there with the big key.
Yeah, but this was Gylgamesh's chance to gain a bunch of time.
Yes, it is.
And getting that bottle, fun.
But I mean, it does look like it does look good for Jesse right now. It actually does. But that's good because then we get a game 3.
We do get a game 3
if Jesse pulls it off, right?
Yeah. So pretty much gonna be synced here for a while in Meyer. going to the big chest at the same time.
That's a
Beautiful.
cool like meetup point.
Yeah. Just the castle tower behind. No big deal.
No big deal.
And I sort of want to say that the ice sword is actually behind that first bottle in Meyer cutscene chests in Hera basement.
We did see her basement though.
Oh, that's right. I still want to see it.
Then play another scene. So Gylgamesh picks up that sword.
Oh, wait, did Jesse just take the super long way around to... Alright.
Ping telethon.
Okay, so here we see where the fastest route to the boss is, and it's the one on the right.
It's the one on the right.
Look at this sync.
Oh.
Oh, that's why. You just wanted to sync up. Let's go.
What a gentleman.
Beautiful. Oh, adjusted. Alright. Desync, let's go. No spooky action from Gylgamesh?
Nope. Not from Jesse either.
Well, yes.
No, I didn't see Jesse kicking up some dust, so but I'm just not observant enough.
And now we see exactly how much time you save with spooky action, actually.
Yeah.
It's about...
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's like 15 seconds.
To be fair, Jesse didn't have to hit the first switch.
That's like 2
but
seconds.
Yeah, that's like 1 second with with spooky. So
Small key on Litrius. Oh, okay.
Logically required small key for coolness.
Oh, finally, GT is in logic. Sort of.
We can go there without a guilty conscience.
Mm-hmm. So depending on where this ice rod is, yeah, like it's Gylgamesh still has to do Castle Tower after GT.
Yep.
So if ice rod is in GT, that's very bad for Gylgamesh. But if it's outside, he's a decision away from getting it. And we are gonna get Pyramid Fairy first.
We're gonna get happening. Oh boy. Well, this is what the race needs, to be honest. I would not think that Gylgamesh would do this, but... all right. Mike has trouble breathing.
I'm so surprised by this play.
Oh my. It's... One might say that it's radical.
But that's not the right player. That's the left player. Well, if the ice rod is on Pyramid Fairy, I mean that's huge.
That's GG.
Is it? I think it's just close, not GG.
I think it's GG.
Depending on what the GT big key is. We shall see. Like 2 seconds was here. And it's Silvers? Alright, it's not that.
And the silver and the green. That does not whatsoever make up for the time lost by checking this.
No. And we are...
Going somewhere? Where are we going?
Is Gylgamesh forgetting that Tiara is a pendant, maybe?
Oh no. That would explain a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think now, because now we're doing Hobo check. Alright, anyway, we're in GT Tower. On the left side.
Welcome to GT Tower. The big key is somewhere in here. You have all guessed numbers in chat. It would be unfair to start guessing now, but it's our game. We make the rules. which means you can start guessing if you want to.
I'm guessing it's a check we haven't done yet.
All right. I'm guessing a check on left side.
It's a radical guess there by you.
Right. It's gonna end up in tile room just because of it, but it seems that Gylgamesh was actually doing well. This might just be a Turtle Rock play. We don't know yet. We'll see here.
We can't actually read minds, is what we're trying to say, even though we pretend to for 2 hours when we do comms.
It's shocking. We know, but no, we are no mind readers.
This Delphos room was pretty boring, wasn't it? No, but
Yeah.
Gylgamesh is going to GT. We're not seeing
Okay.
any Turtle Rock plays here.
No.
So, all right, let the games begin.
To be honest, those kinds of plays was I think that was what Gylgamesh needed to do. It didn't work out this time, but it was what they had to do.
I think this is fat key, so we know big key to GT is in GT. But in normal 80 keys, you might be in GT mode with the GT big key already at hand, and your options is to do 22 checks in GT basement or something else.
Yeah.
And you can bet on it not being GT as a more interesting option.
Also, in normal AD keys, you're not ice rod from go mode because the castle tower small key is on the climb. So
sure, yes.
So no ice rod yet for Jesse.
What about the big key?
No big key yet for Jesse either.
Oop.
So GT big key, vanilla, and ice rod in the big chest. I want the GT big chest to have progression. All right.
GT big key in tile room and ice rod in big chest.
Oh my! I like the way you think, man. And I think
used to be Twitch chat for a second.
I was gonna say, and I think so does Twitch chat.
All right, last 3 checks on left side, and it's the big key.
Oh, thank God! I would have been wrong by my guess. If I would have been so sad. Okay, so 21.
Oh, there's your Harry Castle small key.
Ah, now we can go back and do Zelda's chest and Zelda 7, don't you? We actually did have someone.
I don't like checking out. Anyway, GT climb. Will it have the ice rod? Yay? Nay? Where do you go afterwards? Do you rush TR? Do you do Pyramid Fairy?
Sorry, I was stuck on your fantastic joke. If I'm Jesse, I'd probably do Overworld. Oh man, it's so hard. It's so tough. I don't know. This is not where you want to be in the seed. Trying to decide where to go after GT climb, looking for the ice rod, and half of Turtle Rock is still open.
It's so funny if it's just chain jump chest. Like you have no idea how funny that is.
It would be interesting to say the least, if it's tile room, because
would you have skipped
tile room.
Yeah, would you have skipped tile room?
Hell,
You have to skip tile room. No?
no.
Because you're coming up here anyway to do TR later, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how to play this seed. My execution isn't good enough to do tile room, Hamburg. Maybe yours is. And I don't mean that tile room is hard. I mean that.
I was gonna say we can have a contest later to see who does tile room best. That's a fun tournament.
Tile room tournament.
Yeah.
It's like Kiss Priest, but you only do tile room.
It's like Kiss Priest, but actually useless.
So in TR, we've seen the first 3 checks.
Yes.
And no more. And what else is left, though?
Tile room from Gylgamesh.
Ooh, that can be big.
Yeah.
Jesse hasn't done left side swamp. That's all I know.
Oh.
And one check in pod.
Right.
And pyramid ferry.
This is tense. So Jesse's coming up on 4 checks here.
Two checks.
2 checks left. One check left. Oh god.
It's not here. It's not in tile room.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. Is this Hera basement? Wait, this is Hera basement.
This is Hera basement. Alright, that's...
Okay. It's not in GT.
It's not in GT at all. Dead. And Jesse now feels terrible.
So...
He's 2 climbs ahead, but that doesn't matter. He feels terrible.
He's probably doing Pyramid Ferry, right? That's what you start thinking about? And then you go TR? Or do you just immediately go to TR?
How many mere checks do you have left? Because if you have...
Left side swamp.
Right.
Maybe Graveyard Ledge? I don't know if he's seen that from
no, he did. Graveyard Ledge was checked by both, I think. that might influence how early you go to Turtle Rock, since you can save your portal if you just don't use the mirror. So I think you just rush Turtle Rock. But you expect your opponent to have done Turtle Rock.
Would you?
Because of course you always expect your opponent to do every right decision.
No. Anyway, well, I get 2 is dead. We will see what happens now. Well, Gylgamesh is leaving?
He's leaving.
Galaxy Brain move?
Will it be enough, though?
I don't know. But this is the answer, right? We have seen every other check.
Yep, we have. And Jesse's gonna do Pyramid Ferry, as you prophesized. If it's man, if you're right and it's just here in Chain Chomps, the mental damage is incomprehensible.
I don't think it's enough. Like Gylgamesh is 2 climbs behind, and RadicalSnipe is just gonna go to TR in about 30 seconds. Unless for some reason he decides to do left side swamp first.
They only have 3 TR swamps. I'm just saying.
So there's one in on Lazy Bridge?
There has to be one in here, right?
Yeah.
Could be a lava chest.
Could be a lava chest.
That's the funny one.
We're floating away. And we're going to the mountain.
We are going to the mountain.
Will he do GT tile room before diving into TR?
No. No. No way.
No. I guess you could do... No. No.
No. I think we settled on no.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Oh man, this is such a play from Gylgamesh. I wish it. I wish that it would gain them more time.
Well, yeah, he's done every other check though, so it's not as big of a play as it might seem.
Right, right. But again, we don't have 4 TR smalls, but it has to be in here. It has to be somewhere here.
We have done everything else.
Yes, we have.
As far as I know, yeah. Well, Swamp Big Chest. It's still out there.
Mike, that's not okay. Swamp Big Chest for the 4th TR small for Ice Starting Lava Chest.
Sure, let's go with that.
Sure, yeah. Okay. I can roleplay Twitch chat when I want, alright? And we get some game metal music from Radical Sniper's stream.
Well, maybe he accidentally opens Lava Chest door.
No, don't say that. That's just
That's just mean. I'm sorry.
that is really mean. Don't open it. Oh, thank God.
And there
it's
it
just
is.
on the bridge. All right.
Easiest ice rod. It was just vanilla.
Oh. But we still didn't get the 4th small key, so we still don't know if we could have actually just done this after the hookshot.
Well, it's probably just there.
Yeah. There's no way the Swamp Egg is there for the 4th key in Swamp Egg chest. But yeah, that is go mode for Gylgamesh, who will gain a mountain climb on Jesse, but it will not be enough. Because it looks like Jesse is gonna force a game 3 here.
Which
Rejoice!
is fun for us,
Which
the
is what we
watchers.
want.
Hey, that's that map to Hera we need for logic.
Oh, I can't believe they got that out of logic. Well, that's not how logic works, but they got it later than they should have gotten it.
Alright, so how many boots upgrades does Gylgamesh need here to catch up?
1 for every foot, 1 for every hand.
We need like not only blue boots, but like golden boots.
Green boots, sorry.
Green boots. The best boots.
Best boots. They let you run fast on grass.
Will Sniper check the 2 checks on Laser Bridge we didn't see? So
For silvers?
It gives us closure.
Oh, Jesse got said this one pretty much. Unfortunately, I do not think that is the case. No, I think they will forever remain unchecked.
What is this left side dash on the Gylgamesh screen?
That's like going right side in the in the Aga room, in the Aga 1 room.
Yeah.
Who would do that?
Crazy.
Crazy concept.
or go right side in standard escape.
Right.
Exactly right.
Yes. Right.
All right. Trinix fight. Let's go.
Trinix fight, and then just super quick save and quit to get to the pyramid, and then it's time
Not
again.
too quick. We'd still want that pendant in our inventory.
Yes, please. Pick up the pendant, sir. That is probably the silliest mistake I have ever done.
I almost did that once. And like, oh yeah, that spell's dead. I don't need a pendant. And then I realized, wait, I do want the pendant.
I did it after pendant Lanmo in in co-op AD keys in last season of League.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh boy, it still does. So no, Jesse, don't do that. Good. We made it. We got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dungeons completed. Now it's only Ganon left in a way.
Do you think he's gonna have any issues with 18 hearts and red mail?
That would surprise me tremendously. Jesse is a very good NMG runner.
Getting some good dash strats here. I love seeing the dash strats.
Completely useless? We don't care. They look cool.
It feels good to do.
Oh, yes.
And dodging those bats is not straightforward.
That was slick. I liked it. And Gylgamesh coming up on the top of GT Tower here.
Do you think he realizes how much that sword mattered?
No.
I don't think you realize.
No.
You don't think about it that way?
I wouldn't realize it anyway.
6 setup here.
Nice for the double. And get your GGs in chat for RadicalSniper99 forcing a Game 3 versus Gylgamesh in the first round of brackets. GGs.
GGs.
That was sick. That was weirdly nice of the Ganon text, because the pre-Ganon text was the burrito one. What kind of burrito would you be? I would be a spicy whatever. And then we had what? Where's my burrito afterwards?
Burrito's right here in the voice call. Hello, Jesse.
Hello, burrito.
Hello, Jesse. GG, Jesse.
I'm a burrito.
You're a burrito. What kind of a burrito would you be?
I usually get chicken, so
Nice.
sounds good today.
Yeah, that was an experience. We're also joined by Gylgamesh. GG's.
GG.
To the both.
GG.
Oh man,
What a race.
that's what a race.
Good show, guys. We enjoyed
That was a fun one.
out of this.
I was listening a little bit in at the end, and I have to ask, why was the sword so big?
Oh yeah, we have to talk about the sword advantage.
Yes, let's talk about swords, shall we?
Okay.
So, Jesse, you dipped Mire immediately after finding the Moonpearl, and you got a sword in Mire.
Yep.
Which unlocked another sword, as well as the Thieves Town Big Key.
I
On the
hadn't thought
tablets.
about the Thieves Town Big Key. I had thought about the Tempered Sword, and I was like, oh, this is nice. And then got the Butter Sword in Pod, and I'm like, well, I know Gil's getting Tempered Sword today, probably, so whatever. Not thinking how hard that is to,
Yeah, and this is a bit of speculation from our part, but I think you having Master Sword made the decisions much easier for you, Well, Gylgamesh had to decide to do things with a fighter sword or not do things with a fighter sword. And doing things with a fighter sword would have paid out better, but in your case, you had a master sword in those instances. Going into Ice Palace or going to Skullwoods early, and so on. That's what we speculate, at least, made a big difference.
No, sorry,
yeah,
go ahead.
we talked about that briefly in the race time room. I totally would have gone to ice before pod had I just thought about it. I wasn't thinking about it at the time until I was walking through the Kiki maze, and then I was like, shit, I should have got to ice before I came over here.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that makes sense. That was a play that worked out very well for Jesse.
Yeah.
And that
Being
was
able
the
to
thing. It
single
was
dip it.
like, I was, I'm sitting in going through stuff, and I go into Eastern, and I get the Desert Small, and I'm like, awesome. Like, I've hit something good. And then you get Desert, and you're like, right side Desert's nothing. And I'm just like, great. That's the start I want. And then I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to dip Mire. You gave me boots, you gave me ether, you gave me fire rod. I can get 6 checks out of the way. Maybe it improves something. And all I get is a sword and a bottle. And I'm thinking, like, this isn't what I was hoping for. And I'm
Oh, you had that
like,
early bottle. I didn't get a bottle until like an hour and a half in.
Yeah, the
thing.
second
I was
bottle
like-
was on Argus.
right. Like, that's how long it took to get a second bottle. And I'm thinking, this is not good. And then I'm listening to the end, waiting, and I'm like, oh, that sword was a big deal.
Yes. It really made a lot of difference. Maybe not as much of a difference as a potential, like, not quitting out of Turtle Rock after getting the hook shot would have made, but it still made a lot of difference.
Yeah, that was a tough decision.
Yeah.
I got the hook shot. I'm like, I at least want to.
You were up there.
What?
Did you have the big key the first time you were up there in TR?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't have the big key the first time I was up there, so I just immediately bailed at the hook shot.
I could have just beat it apparently, but I was like, no, you get the hook shot, you check hook shot cave. Yep. And then it's, do I want to go back in or do I want to venture out? And I was like, we're going to venture out. We're going to go beat Swamp. And then you get Mire Big and you're like, this is good. And then it's GT versus TR. I'm like, I'm going to do GT Basement, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a terrible big key. And then I'm thinking, do I want to climb or do I want to go to TR? And I'm thinking maybe I get a 4th TR small and things are a little better.
I was assuming the 4th TR small was on Lumberjack the whole time.
See, that was the thing. After getting the lamp out of Thieves, I said, I'm going to go beat Aga right now because I want that small key. If it's just a skull or pod, I'm not really annoyed about it. It's just knowledge. Of course, it was ice. But I was like, I didn't have Swamp. I didn't have the 4th TR. I was like, let me see if I can get a key that matters here because the play's there. And then I can also route in Pyramid Ledge and Catfish.
Yeah, that makes sense. By the time I had the lamp and a Master Sword, there was no small key I cared about really other than potentially TR4. So I was like, it's not worth it.
So something I thought about in these situations in tournament races, how much does the score influence how you feel and play about a race? Like if you're up a game or down a game, do you feel like you play differently?
I don't think so. I think I generally tend to play roughly the same regardless. I don't know.
I think this is kind of a function of environment in some regards. Like, I don't know about Gil on this one, but like, people talk about, metagaming against somebody or knowing what the situation is. I think that matters somewhat, but where did I learn to play rando? I learned how to play rando on ladder, and like, you got used to the idea I don't know who I'm playing, so I'm going to stick to my game. Mm-hmm. If my game is good enough to win today, so be it. If a choice I make is the wrong one and I lose by a minute or more or whatever, that's just how the game is. And I think, it's good in some regards and it hurts in others.
Yeah, and you're up against a certain other individual. who you may or may not know how they play, and you also have to factor in, like what Mike said, if you're up a game or down a game or even. It's there's so much to factor in, right? That it's hard to actually make a well-informed decision. So I agree with you there, Jesse.
And that's the thing. Like, I know Gylgamesh and I have raced not head-to-head really. We've been on a lot of asyncs across like different communities. So like I've seen his times. I know roughly where he's been. He knows where I've been. But like in terms of can I pinpoint, Gylgamesh's style? No, I have no idea. Sorry.
So yeah.
We got a game 3.
GG's to both of you. We got a game 3.
Yeah.
Do you guys
look
have
forward
any...
to a third ice rod hunt?
Yeah, that's the second time in a row. Twitch chat, I'm gonna just tell you, our first race was absolutely a dream race for all of you.
I know you all missed out so bad. That would have Twitch chat would have lost their minds.
Just to give you some highlights from our game 1, pedestal was Cane of Samaria. The hammer was on blind, and then the ice rod was in the Thieves Town Big Chest.
Oh, beautiful.
We both hard last located that ice rod, so
excellent.
it was a thing of beauty.
What modes are you hoping for game 3 here?
Not Ambrosia.
I played 3 Ambrosia so far, and I feel comfy in it. I don't know if I want to play it again. It sounds like maybe that's an advantage to me at this point, but I don't know.
I just don't like inverted. I mean, I can play it if I need to. I don't have fun doing it, so I'd rather it be one of the other modes. I mean, let's see. So Fat Keys is going to be out. We might get an open hard back on the ticket. I don't know. I'd have to check and see.
Yeah, looking at the cards. We'll probably get some tournament hard back, but I don't know if Ambrosia is going to get any more, but Standard Boots, Ambrosia, and McBoss, they're all kind of... I forget what my third game was anymore. The one that we're going to lose a card, so...
Yeah, I don't remember. I think mine was Ambrosia, actually. So we might get one more Ambrosia card added. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't really matter.
A game.
Yeah.
I think we already know who we're vying to play against, so...
Yep.
So I assume you haven't scheduled the game yet, since it was just theoretical at this point.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay.
It's the constant tournament schedule. We were doing we got one in early in last week, and then it was like, okay, let's get one now. And then we've also been both doing 80 keys, so it's just kind of like, how do we fit it in?
Yeah, we'll see. I would guess probably sometime towards the end of this week if I had to take a rough shot at it, but we'll see.
Yeah, something like that.
I think we can all agree, Mike and I and chat, that we will definitely be looking forward to it. You guys played so well today, and it was really fun to watch. It was really a lot of back and forth, even though it felt like Jesse had the lead through the most of the race, but it felt like it was back and forth. So it was really fun. So thanks for putting up with being on restream and all.
I'm looking forward to watching it back.
Yeah. Thanks for commenting and tracking and all that fun stuff today to get this off the ground.
Absolutely. It's only fun. And thanks to your tracker, Sam.
Yes. So I think that will be all for us for this race here. We do have, like, the tournament is going on. We have an ongoing race, I believe, or maybe it's actually over. I don't know.
It's almost over.
It's almost over. Okay. You can head over to ALTTPR randomizer for Relkin versus Kappa, Plasma Kappa. Later, which is in half an hour, roughly, we have Hydropower versus Magnetans.
Game 3.
Game 3 on this very channel. So no need to close any tabs or anything.
Very exciting match because the winner of that match is going to face me in top 32.
I know someone who's not going to close their tab.
I might keep an eye on that one, absolutely.
Yeah.
With clear mouse and air roar on comms, I mean that's worthy in itself. Fantastic duo. But yeah, thank you, Humbug.
Thank you, Mike. That was brilliantly fun as always. Thanks for having us, and have a good rest of your Monday wherever you are. Bye bye.
Bye bye.